guys, I'm back with another video. It is the most requested video. The most asked question is how to convert these totes to have reptile lighting. A lot of people want to use UVB and heat lamps instead of under tank heating, but the previous video didn't actually show you guys how to do that. Well, I happened to go to the Reptile Expo this weekend and I picked up a new skink. So we need to set up an enclosure to house the skink with lighting because she's going to need UVB. Luckily for me, I've already got a conversion that's ready to go, but it doesn't have the spot for the lighting. It works out because I need to show you guys how to do it and I need to get it done. First off, I've got my wire mesh. I've got my trusty box cutter. I've got some wire mesh cage clips. We've got our wire nippers and our needle nose. And because we're dealing with this wire mesh, I recommend gloves. Now, the first thing you have to do is create an opening for your lights to sit in. This tote was already converted once, but I wanted to give it natural lighting without actually putting any light in there. Now, the first step is actually to measure where our fixtures are going to go. This is a 24-inch fixture, and this enclosure is 38.5 inches long, so I feel like that is plenty. You don't want it to be too far away because you want the animal to be able to bask under both heat and UVB at the same time. So that has to be much closer together. These markers are awesome, by the way. Now that our stuff is marked, we're going to go ahead and take these away. And then we start cutting it out. Next step is to get our wire mesh. What I would like to do is recess the lights so that they are actually inside the enclosure and the top will still be flat. And in order to make a recess, you have to basically cut out the corner. Okay, so what you're going to do is bend each side upwards so that they fold onto each other. Okay, so this is where we put our gloves on. Start cutting this. So now we're left with these two odd shapes. So now we're going to fold them in so that it creates a box. And this is where the wire cage clips come in. You can get these on Amazon. They're just a few bucks for a whole bunch. I got like a 2-pack off of Amazon. I think it was like $11. And I've been using the same 2-packs for 5-6 years. And they're only partially closed. They're like J-shaped. So make it more shaped, right? Take this, I'll take the two ends, round it, and seal it up. Just that simple. To put two of them, just to make sure that there's no gap where any reptile can get anything caught. There we go. It's nice and tight. And of course we need to check it. And there we go. Our light fixture is now recessed into the top. I hear you barking, big dog. That's not secure at all, is it? Well, that's where our handy dandy zip ties come in. And this time, since everybody got on me in the comments about how I was doing it with a knife, we're going to use a soldering iron. So I'm going to go ahead and poke this through. We're going to use our zip ties to fix it up. Okay, so now I'm going to use the nippers and cut them, just to cut off the excess. I mean, you don't even really have to do this step, but I guess it makes it look a little bit better. Now I'm going to do the same thing for this section here. Now I'm ready to put my lights in, and as an extra just security so that it doesn't yank or whatever. I took the dome out because I hate the dome and how much space it takes up. Let there be light. And just to show you here, see it's flat across the top and all the lights are mounted onto the inside. That I left enough room for a bigger bulb or another light. Everybody was asking me about it. What I was doing for the snakes was just having like a heat mat under one side, and that works just fine because this plastic is polypropylene, sometimes polyethylene, it's usually polypropylene, I think. So it's got a pretty high melting point. It does not melt that easily with the heat. So it's absolutely fine. But you could do this for little geckos, little dragons, basically anything that fits in one of these 38-inch tubs. Because they're actually pretty big. I think it comes out to like 50 gallons. So they're not a bad size. It's bigger than a 40-gallon. I know that. The footprint it seems about the same, but it feels bigger than a 40-gallon for some reason. So there you go. That's how you get that done. Glad everybody is so interested in these projects. They are fun to make, really easy, really simple, totally effective for keeping your animals in, even long term. I mean, I do keep them in there long term. So, for anybody to say that it doesn't work or it can't be done or oh, it's great until you have to use it for such and such, you know what, it still works. So good luck with all of your DIY projects. I hope this one was super helpful for you. If it was, please give a subscribe, a like. I really need subscriber count, you guys, so that I can go live. I might even make one live if you guys wanted to do that. Let me know if there's anything else you guys wanted to see in the comments, and thanks for watching.